Truth Will Set You Free, Episode 30, The Edenic Womb, the Gateway of Divine Form. The Womb as Eden's Gateway. Introduction. The garden did not end at the heart. It deepened into the womb. The Edenic Womb is not merely a physical organ, but the cosmic gateway where divine resonance becomes living form. It is the holy chalice of becoming, the original sanctuary where the breath of Source descends into matter. Here, frequency crystallizes into body. Here, light dreams itself into form. This is the innermost temple where formless spirit and sacred substance meet, where infinite potential condenses into visible creation. To remember the Edenic Womb is to remember that creation happens without force. It emerges in rhythm, in resonance, in surrender. It teaches that all life is born not from striving, but from sacred rest, holy receptivity, and divine timing. To feel the womb is to feel the pulse of the universe itself, the hidden chamber where the unmanifest becomes manifest. The womb is the original cathedral, the chamber of sound and silence, the resonant space where the divine sings form into being. It is not just a feminine mystery, but a universal principle of creation within all beings. To enter this remembrance is to step back into Eden's true rhythm of birth. In this episode, we step into the Edenic Womb to reclaim our original power of sacred form making. We will remember the womb as temple, as cosmic altar, and as a gateway of emergence, and we will restore creation to its true purity, free of distortion, as it was in the beginning. Segment 1. The Forgotten Gateway, when creation was forced. The fall distorted creation. Instead of birthing through resonance, humanity began to create through control. The womb became a site of pain, oppression, and distortion. Birth became labor instead of song. Form became forced instead of fluid. Creation turned into conquest, and the gateway of divine emergence was buried beneath layers of fear and suppression. This distortion showed up not only in the physical act of birthing, but in every form of creation. Projects were pursued through struggle. Productivity was elevated above presence. Innovation was tied to exhaustion rather than inspiration. The natural rhythm of emergence was replaced by the artificial tempo of urgency and domination. Signs of this distortion. Creativity tied to struggle and exhaustion, as though value could only be proven through sacrifice. Productivity worshipped over rhythm and receptivity, cutting humanity off from natural cycles. Birth and creation stripped of their sacredness and reduced to survival, leaving beauty unrecognized. The feminine principle misunderstood and devalued, its wisdom of holding and gestation treated as weakness. Yet this forgetting is not permanent, it is only a veil. The Edenic womb was never closed. It waits, whole within you. Even when distorted patterns echo through the body and collective memory, the original template of effortless creation remains intact, untouched in the depths. To heal this forgetting, we must remember that force is not our origin. We are not destined to coerce life into being, but to invite it into resonance. We must re-enter the womb of stillness, to feel once again the rhythm of creation that moves without strain. Practice. Place your hands just below your navel. Breathe slowly and say aloud, I release the force. I return to emergence. As you breathe, envision cords of pressure, timelines of force, and ancestral burdens dissolving into light. Feel your womb space soften. Let creation breathe again. Let your body remember the first rhythm, not of labor, but of song. Let the silence become fertile again, and let your soul recognize that creation was always meant to be born in grace. Segment 2. The womb as altar of resonance. The Edenic womb is an altar where frequencies gestate into form. It does not rush, it does not force. It holds, nourishes, and resonates until the form is ready to emerge. Like soil cradling a seed, it creates the conditions where life grows naturally without struggle. The Edenic womb holds without clutching, offering safety without possession. Resonates without distortion, mirroring only what is true. Births without violence, allowing what is to become what must be. To restore this altar, create in cycles, not in urgency. Let your life mirror the moon and seasons. Let inspiration gestate before you act. Trust incubation as sacred. Treat your body as the holy soil of emergence. Honor rest, nourishment, and play as creative acts. The womb teaches us the rhythm of sacred gestation, that everything has a season, and divine form arrives when resonance is ripe. Attunement. Sit in stillness. Place both hands over your womb or lower belly, the hara. Ask, what is gestating in me now? Let the answer rise not from the mind, but from resonance. Perhaps it comes as a sensation, an image, or a subtle knowing. Receive without judgment. Hold it in your altar as sacred. Segment 3. Divine Form, the Power of Emergence. Form in Eden was never imposed. It emerged, like flowers from soil, like stars from darkness, like rivers finding their course. When you return to the Edenic womb, you reclaim emergence as your natural way of creating. No longer do you wrestle with life, but you allow life to reveal itself through you. When you live from emergence, your creations feel effortless yet powerful, aligned with divine timing. Your body moves with grace, not pressure, embodying natural rhythms. Your life unfolds as revelation, not demand, each moment arising as a gift. This is the power of divine form, the knowing that creation is not made, but allowed. What emerges carries the full frequency of truth, because it is not tainted by resistance or force. Practice. Lie down. Place one hand on your heart and one on your womb or hara. With each inhale, feel the seed of creation stir. With each exhale, feel it root deeper. Say aloud, I allow form to emerge in divine timing. Feel yourself as both seed and soil, dream and womb. Trust that what stirs in you is already alive, already forming in unseen ways. Segment 4. Womb of Gaia, Womb of Stars. The Edenic womb is not only personal, it is planetary and cosmic. Gaia's caves, oceans, and hidden chambers are her womb spaces. The galaxies themselves are wombs of stars, birthing constellations and nebula in endless cycles of radiance. Your body is the microcosm of this macrocosm, a mirror of the cosmic womb. When you restore the Edenic womb, you align with Gaia's fertile cycles and become part of Earth's natural rhythm. You remember your body as a temple of cosmic creation, sacred and infinite. You birth not only children, but worlds, visions, projects, and realities. You become a conscious participant in the cosmic lineage of creation. Each thought, word, and deed can emerge as a new star birthed into the grid of existence. Walking practice. As you walk, breathe into your lower belly. With each step, whisper inwardly, I carry the womb of worlds. Feel each footfall as a cosmic heartbeat, sinking you to earth and sky. Let your movement become a ceremony of cosmic remembrance. Optional rite. Sit by water at night. Offer a sound, song, or prayer from your womb space. Feel it ripple into the waters, carried into Gaia's womb, echoed into the galactic womb. Trust that your resonance is received, amplified, and woven into creation. Closing segment. I am the gateway of divine form. Repeat after me. I do not force. I do not clutch. I do not rush. I am the altar of resonance. I am the temple of emergence. Through me, form becomes sacred. Through me, life births itself anew. I am the Edenic Womb restored. I am the gateway of divine form. I am the space where spirit becomes matter, where frequency becomes world, and I am whole. I am the living sanctuary of emergence. I am the holy ground where seeds dream and roots take hold. I am the resonance where heaven meets earth, where timelines are woven through love's design. When I walk, the earth sings. When I breathe, creation aligns. When I remember, the cosmos remembers with me. I am the eternal womb, unbroken, unending, ever fertile with the pulse of source. I am creation remembering itself. I am the silence before form and the song after birth. I am the gateway of divine form, whole, sovereign, and restored. And so it is. Preview for next episode, the Edenic voice, the breath of living truth. Next, we will journey to the Edenic voice, the breath, sound, and vibration that carries creation into the world. We will remember how truth is not spoken to convince, but to resonate. The Edenic voice is the breath of living truth, the sound that restores harmony across worlds. In Eden, the voice was never weaponized. It was song, decree, and blessing. It shaped reality with purity, aligning all with the living pulse of Source. It was the sound of rivers flowing, the whisper of wind in the trees, the chorus of stars across the heavens. It was not a voice of domination, but of resonance, each syllable vibrating creation into wholeness. To restore the Edenic voice is to restore the divine instrument of sound within us. It is to let words be woven with light, to let breath carry codes of remembrance, to let song heal what silence has hidden. This voice is not about volume or persuasion. It is about tone, frequency, and truth embodied. In our next episode, we will enter this sacred remembering, to breathe as Eden breathed, to speak as creation speaks, and to allow our voices to once again become bridges of worlds. Prepare to reclaim the voice that does not argue or convince, but vibrates reality itself into harmony.